Hello and welcome back to Tanya's Beauty Box. I'm Tanya and today we're going to play in some makeup that I got from a friend of mine, Dion Loves Makeup. Therefore you see me in the same shirt and rocking my Dark Forest lip from Sephora. And we're going to play in the Love palette, mini palette. Now, my eyes still watering and I don't have a remedy for that. I think it's these wonderful little kitty cats that I have pseudo adopted. They come looking for food, and I try to supply it, but that's neither here nor there. Let's look at this beautiful palette. The color that stands out to me the most, which you probably wouldn't think, is this like burnished gold that's here. So this is the entire palette. And we're going to have some fun. We're going to take our Fenty eyeshadow primer. We're going to rub that in. I'm not putting on any foundation at this point. I did get some skin tints in a friend mail that I gotta figure out how to use. I have to go to Lush's website and figure that out. So the very first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get I want a fluffy brush. We're gonna take that all over shadow brush from Complex Culture. We're gonna go into I wish this stuff was the name. Okay, the whole palette is called You Are My True Love for all 5 shades. The only shade I know for sure is My. That's the one in the middle. Now, if they're going right to left or left to right, I don't know. We're going to take the shade next to My, which could be True or R, which is pale pink. And let's hope it shows up on me. And we're going to use that as our transition. I'm taking it up a little bit high. I really want that color to pop. I'm hoping you can see it there because I can see it here. Kick up. Does have some kick up. On to the next side. And sometimes I leave my eyes open because I have hooded lids or hooded eyes. I can't remember which. If you watch Dion Loves Makeup's look through her playlist about hooded eyes, she gives a great explanation on the difference between a hooded eye and a hooded lid. Okay. This is Natasha Denona. So colors are nice and saturated and pigmented. So you don't have to work that hard. Next, we're going to go into the color My. I know that for sure because that's the only color that's sitting in the middle. We're going to go into, no, let's go into, this is either You or Love, this color here. We're going to take a Complex Culture Precision Eyelid brush. We're going to put that on our mobile lid. Just getting some on the brush, knock off the excess, and apply. Okay, that's applying beautifully. Nice and smooth. I had ordered a pink eyeshadow palette because even though my favorite color is pink, I don't have a lot of pink makeup. I guess that's just because of the nature of my skin tone. It doesn't necessarily work well for me. And there's the watery eye that won't let me be great. Now we're gonna go back with the all over shadow brush, and we're gonna go into the color My, which is in the middle there. We're gonna put that on the outer edge. I'm closing my eye to get the color saturation that I want in that area. And I'm bringing it over. I might have to add some more of that light pink color, because that seems to have dominated and taken over. Let's get some more. I have two gray hairs. Look. One, two. I'm freaking excited. I can't wait till the whole thing turns gray. Why, you may ask? Because women with all gray hair, even salt and pepper in some cases, have beautiful hair. When it's like a snowy white, oh, I just love it. And I hope that's the way mine comes in. Because right now I could pluck those two little white hairs and you'll never know. They just showed up maybe 2 weeks ago. My pretty little gray hair. I'm embracing it. Embracing all things menopause. Except for hot flashes. Yeah, they can keep that. Because I'm like the only person in my entire suite at work that's like, when it's cool in the office, it's perfectly fine to me. But everybody else, oh, it's so hot in here. Well, I mean, it's so cold, and I'm just looking at them like, yeah, I got my fan on, okay? And y'all in here talking about how cold it is, and I'm trying to figure out a way to stay cool that don't involve taking all my clothes off. I'm going to go back into that other color that we started out with. This color right here. Just to add some of that back. It'll be a nice gradient. Alright. Which means I'll have to go back into the deeper color and keep it closer to the fold in my lid. What's for Sunday dinner, people? This is being recorded on a Sunday. I'm gonna make some baked chicken and some noodles with chicken stock, like a deconstructed pot pie, so it'll have like some little dumplings in it in the base, but not a full chicken and dumpling, but just so that it has some starch to it to stick to your bones, so it can stick and you'll be nice and full. You're not looking, excuse me, people won't be looking at me like they're hungry. Okay. Next, my tried and true Maybelline Curvitude. Miss Arlene from Unboxing with Arlene did a Fail It or Nail It. She was trying out how to do wing liners, and she took me up on a suggestion that she might find some success with this liner. What I typically do is I hold the liner like so, then I turn my wrist to have it at an angle for my eye, and I go in and sweep over. Okay? And of course, you can make the line as big as you want. And then I don't have to twist the wrist for the other side. It's already at that angle. So I just hold it like so. And then I twist the wrist. So before I was twisting it, palm facing the screen or mirror. Now I'm twisting it so that the back of the hands is facing the screen or the mirror. And that the point is pointing upwards on the eye. Make my line, swing it over, fill it in. And I'm done. I need another one. This is my last one. And I'm also grateful for her of purchasing one because now I know they have not discontinued it. That was my what I was worried about was that they might discontinue. They might discontinue the liner. Now she sent me two mascaras. One was the Fenty, not the new one. The new one is called Hella Thick, but she sent me one from Scott Barnes. It's the Pumped Up mascara, and this is the packaging. I'm gonna try it. Never tried it before. First time cracking it open. This is the brush, and we're gonna put some on the eyeline, on these lashes. It seems to be a drier formula. I'm more of a wet formula girl. So I put it on top lashes and curl it out. I know you guys are like, what does that dark forest lip have to do with what you just did on your eyes? Nothing. It's just fun. And you can't beat just fun now. So, do any of you did you watch The West Wing when it first came out, or are you rewatching it? I rewatched it a lot while we were in that turmoil of a presidency a few years back because I just needed to know that their government can be sane. It can be for the people and not just for the politicians and the lobbyists. And here I am talking about politics. I am no political scholar, but, and it matters to me. I don't vote just to vote. I try to vote what makes sense. Now, what's weird is that I'm Democrat. I would vote for a Republican if that was the better choice. If they had what would sustain me and my family now and in the future, their ideas, their ideals, their ethics, things they had in plan or in motion. Now, if a Republican had that going on, it made sense to me, and I thought they could actually get it done, then I'm not just voting party. You know, Because all Democrats ain't great and all Republicans aren't horrible. That's just my take on it. I don't know why. I know why I'm talking about this. I'm watching the freaking West Wing. I like the 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 the, the tempo of the conversations that they have. They're quick with it. They're to the point. They're blunt. They get to the nub of the situation. It's not a lot of fluff. It's just this is what it is. This is what we gotta do. This is how we fix it. This is how we're gonna work together. And I like that because some nowadays it's so much fluff in what people talk about or what they tell you, and you don't know if you're getting the real. Now, okay. So I'm liking the mascara. It is a little dry or drier than I prefer, but it's trying to pump up my lashes. So I will give it that. This is what coat number 3. Which I've lost track because I started talking. I'm also, once I'm done with the West Wing, I'm going to binge watch Dallas again. Not the reboot. Although that was good. It was good seeing JR and Bobby. But I think Bobby is supposed to be with Pam. And no matter who else he's with, it's just not right. It's Bobby and Pam forever. I wish they would put Knots Landing on because I like that too. Valene is my girl. Even though I don't want to say wimpy, she's passive aggressive, I suppose. Um, yeah. Between Knots, I wasn't a Dynasty person. What's your favorite? Tell me down in the comments. Were you a Knots Landing, a Falcon Crest, a Dynasty, or a Dallas person? Was there anything else that was on that time of night during the 80s? I remember Friday night was the night that I had to sit and watch these shows in succession with my with my great grandmother, because my grandmother would be off to work and she's the one that raised me. So I'll be sitting up with her and we'd be watching the TV. And of course, it's her TV. I'm a little kid, so I became a Dallas fan. And yeah, so what was your favorite? When we have Dallas, Dynasty. I do know a little something about Dynasty, just a little something. So Dallas Dynasty, Knots Landing, Falcon Crest. If I missed one, put it down in the comments. If I didn't, which one was your favorite and why? All right. So these are the eyes. I got paper towel under here for my eye watering. These are the eyes. And you know what? I'm about to go back into this Love palette. Because why not? And we're going to take the brush that we used for that pink shade. And we're going to go into this shade right here. So that's either You or Love. And we're going to take some of that. And we're going to put some of that on the eye with some razzle dazzle. We need some razzle dazzle. Because everything I used was matte. Just a little shimmer shimmer. Remember that? Shimmer shimmer from Makeup Geek? But that's it. That's all I got. I ran out of Coca-Cola. It is empty. I wish they knew about me so they could send me tons and tons of Coca-Cola. But I'm also trying to lose weight. There's a weight loss program that was offered through my health insurance, which is called Priority Health. And it's a program called OMADA, OMADA. And they send you a scale and you weigh in every day. You log your steps for any activity and you do a food journal. Well, I done fell off already. I've had it about 3 weeks. I start every Sunday, so this Sunday I should be reading lesson 4. And I don't know if I think weighing in every day is a good idea because it just made me frustrated. It's like 1 minute I done lost 2 pounds. I'm like, yeah, yeah. Get up the next morning, weigh myself, and now I'm up a pound. It's like, what the frick did I eat? I didn't even eat anything different than what I ate before, and I'm up a pound. And then you lose a lot, and then you gain back 2 more pounds. So I've decided to circumvent the system a little bit. I'm only gonna weigh myself once a week and see if that helps with my morale because it got to the point where it's like I don't even want to do it. I don't want to weigh myself every day, and I'm tired of logging my food. And I'm being honest about what I'm eating, and you get a coach and you get a community of people that you can talk to if you need encouragement or tips, or you want to encourage somebody else or offer tips. And then you get a coach that tailors um, what they think you could or should be doing as part of your weight loss journey. So, yeah, it's been hard going, but I'm talking about weight loss at this point. I gotta lose something. Something got to give. I've never been this big. I'm what, what was that? I'm not gonna lie. I am 230. What was the last time? Because I haven't weighed myself. It was like 235. I'm only 5'4". There's only so many places this weight can go. And right now it's going all in my tummy area. If I can get that down, I'll be good to go. If I can get back into a size 14, I'll be good to go. Okay, I don't need to be what the standard is. I think it's supposed to be like around 120, 130 pounds or something like that. That's not good. That's not good for the culture. I ain't trying to lose my booty. And if I gain weight, why can't it be up here with these bad boys? It's all in my tummy area. But and I also thought, I said, well, if I had bigger breasts, no one would notice my stomach because that's how people be getting away with it. They about as big as I am. The only problem is you can see mine, but you can't see theirs because their breast overshadows their tummy. And I can only stuff a bra so far before it looks like it doesn't even belong to me anymore. And I've gotten over that. I don't wear the line like the padded bras or nothing like that. But yeah, this stomach thing is getting on my nerves. I just don't know what to do with it. And of course, I know drinking Coca-Cola is not going to help. But damn, what to do? Do you guys have any tips or tricks or whatever what I could be doing? Try the intermittent fasting, try all these different things, and nothing really sticks. Don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna read my lesson for this week and commit to 2 to 3 things that I want to try. Cause they give you a list of things that you could try for the week. Commit to 2 or 3 of those things. Um, Last week was cutting down on soda and drinking more water, and I did that. But I haven't weighed myself today either. So I still need to do that because it's Sunday. I want to be weighing myself on Sundays. And apparently the scale, if you don't step on it, it will eventually say, I miss you or something like that. I'm waiting on it to tell me it misses me and then I'll step on it. How about that? But I digress from the makeup. So I had the Scott Barnes mascara. And you see, it did a good job. I used the Mini Love palette. Thank you, thank you. I appreciated this. It is very pretty, and it saves me some $62 from buying that Glam Face Love palette. My Curvitude by Maybelline, that's always here to save the day. And I didn't get a chance to use either one of my Hourglass brushes, but I will. I just got these. Oh, the 05s. They're nice and soft. Alright, I'm done rambling. So don't forget to let me know about your favorite 80s late night drama. Any tips or tricks you have on losing weight, if you heard of Omada or you heard of anything else that might help a sister out. I got on my Dark Forest. And that's it. Bye. I'll see you in another video. And stay whimsical, don't and let your inner whimsy shine. See ya.